May 31st, 2018 2:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. May 31st, 2018 2:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Basketball. NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers. English. LeBron James. Before James takes the court against the Warriors, let's remember his top 5 performances so far this postseason. Some have labeled this postseason as LeBron James's most impressive feat. He's taken a roster that was largely assembled at the trade deadline and willed it to his 8th consecutive trip to the NBA Finals. Before James takes the court against the Warriors in Game 1 on Thursday, let's remember his top 5 performances that led this edition of the Cavaliers to the Finals. 5. Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 2 Final Score, Cavaliers 128, Raptors 110. James stat line, 43 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 67.9% shooting. Summary, James gave Cleveland a commanding 2-0 series lead in what would be an eventual sweep of the Raptors. During his performance, the now infamous hashtag UC James knew what was at stake. He knew us getting another win here was going to be huge for us. He came out and he played that way from the jump. You could just sense that he was going to have a special night. Cavaliers forward Kevin Love. 4. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 6 Final Score, Cavaliers 109, Celtics 99. James stat line, 46 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 51.5% shooting. Summary, James delivered and forced a Game 7 by playing more than 46 minutes. His contributions mattered all the more after Love left the game with a concussion in the first quarter. Same spot. Same result, LeBron in the clutch, giving it his all. We needed that, especially when Kevin went down. We had to play back, Bron as many minutes as he had to. He delivered. He was up for the challenge. He carried us home as usual. Cavaliers coach Tyrone Lue. 3. Eastern Conference First Round, Game 2 Final, Cavaliers 100, Pacers 97. James stat line, 46 points, 12 rebounds, 70.8% shooting. Summary, Cleveland simply could not lose the first 2 games of this series on its home floor. James made sure of that. He went 17 of 24 from the floor in nearly 40 minutes. He scored the first 13 points of the game for either team and the first 16 for the Cavs. LeBron scored the first 16 points for the Cavs, outscoring the Pacers 16-1. Pic.twitter.com/olcruoik, ballislife.com, @ballislife, April 18, 2018. Quote, Coach Lue called up the first play for me and it went down. So we went back to it. I was able to hit another one. And it just felt like I was in a really good rhythm, so I just tried to see how long I could stay in that zone and try to make a mark on the game early on. James Chapter 2. Eastern Conference First Round, Game 7 Final Score, Cavaliers 105, Pacers 101. James stat line, 45 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. Summary, James had 38 of the Cavs' 75 points when he left the court to get treatment for leg cramps after the third quarter. Even with the cramps, he played more than 43 minutes and ensured Cleveland didn't experience a disappointing first-round exit. LeBron has yet to get a rest, and it looks like he says here, I'm playing the whole game. Pic.twitter.com/DOLakoyoy, Tommy Beer, @TommyBeer, April 29, 2018. Quote, he did what he always does. It's not really shocking. He's the best in the world, and that's what the best does, and now I gotta work to get on that level. Pacers guard Victor Oladipo. 1. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7 Final, Cavaliers 87, Celtics 79. James stat line, 35 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. Summary, this performance for James wasn't so much about his scoring, but instead his stamina. In his 100th consecutive game of the season, James played all 48 minutes to lead the Cavaliers to the only road win for any team in the Eastern Conference Final. Cleveland needed just about every contribution from James as its bench contributed only 5 points. LeBron James puts up 17 PTS, 10 reb for the Cavs in the first half of Game 7. It's just unbelievable. Celtics coach Brad Stevens' Game 1 of the NBA Finals is set for 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday at Oracle Arena.